Chrissy Lampkin just emanated confidence as she exited the courthouse, and there was no indication of Jim Jones. Why? For what came to light during that hearing, a secret like that never goes away. Obtain a name, a baby, and voicemail. She promised not to disclose on camera, but tonight, as she sobbed, she spoke it loudly and plainly. And what do you know? The magistrate didn't even blink. Do you think you've seen some drama? You've never seen a woman show his mother his DNA results and remark, and she told the world everything, Jim, if you're paying attention. Inform her of the identity of the father is, or I shall be. Hip-hop and love are no longer relevant. This is the actual world. The internet has revealed the truth. I didn't think she'd really leave, he muttered. His eyes were red, and his voice was trembling as he stared straight into the camera. After that, he ended the live feed, but it was too late. The globe before losing Chrissy Lampkin, the man who had previously vowed he would die, was already broken. Months. Behind the home doors, a mystery had been boiling. Nobody, though, thought Chrissy would really do it. In private, she filed for divorce when Jim and the person he pledged to be done with were out in Los Angeles. It was just made public. Messy wasn't the only one. When Chrissy learned about it, it was explosive. Baby, based on Chrissy discovered a second phone. Insiders. Yes, Jim had concealed a fully functional gadget under the floorboard of his studio. Who was it that was causing that phone to explode? You ask your ex-partner. He was cautioned about the same ex by Chrissy. In 2018, she nearly got smacked when she met her backstage at one of Jim's shows. She was back. This time, she also had proof that Jim was telling her everything about Chrissy. Not knowing. Screenshots of their most recent correspondence are purportedly in Chrissy's possession. We're talking about Jim's hundreds of texts, audio notes, and even photos, and this lady photographed at a hotel in Miami 3 weeks ago. Chrissy thought he was about to spend the same weekend with his mother. When she confronted him, Jim appeared to chuckle. It was old stuff, he said. But Chrissy had previously informed the female, and in a phone call between Chrissy and the ex that was released, the lady didn't hold back, sweetheart, the woman stated. You were simply business, he informed me, and you were living distinct life, and you were involved in your own activities. According to him, the only it would look awful on public TV, which is why he hasn't left yet. Love and hip-hop producers are in a frenzy because Chrissy didn't stop with the divorce papers, and that recording will probably be discovered. She need all creativity. Control over her content from the reality show's first 2 seasons, and wishes to stop participating altogether. The most ridiculous thing is that Jim's family members say he is psychologically falling apart. They claim he has been crying on voicemails, calling Chrissy non-stop, and begging her not to damage his reputation. In fact, he stated that if she took, he would stop the entire show if he got him back. But Chrissy, she's done. This isn't affection. According to reports, she said to one of her friends, I wasted 20 years believing it's unfortunate. He would mature. And then there's the money. In secret, Chrissy hired a forensic accountant. Months ago, rumors have it, and what she found will go viral online. Jim is accused of moving joint money into another account with his mother, which is designated as the sole recipient. Chrissy does believe Jim was planning to go away and leave her. Chrissy was even sad, but now she's angry, according to a source on her legal team. The problem here is not only cheating. It has to do with money, personal, emotional, and betrayal on many levels. Alternatively, Jim is claiming that Chrissy is exaggerating, that he never cheated, and that the lady was only a former acquaintance. Why did he go live on Instagram if that's the case? Jim spent 45 minutes last night wandering around his living room after getting rid of any signs of Chrissy. Minutes, walking back and forth and drinking straight from a bottle of Henny. He once said, I'm not flawless. The conversation was filled with viewers who begged him to defend her, dragged him for his fake tears, and reminded him that he has already cheated on her before. But I had the greatest affection for her. How I was able to. And I suppose I failed if it wasn't enough. the assurance of Chrissy. What's worse is that a woman's voice was heard murmuring in the background, according to the live spectator. Don't talk too much. Meanwhile, Chrissy has been completely inactive. On Instagram, she shared a dark screen on her story this morning with the brief 5-word message, "Protecting my peace from now on." That caused social media to go nuts. Who is she? Was the former partner present? Was Jim genuinely devastated throughout the live stream, or was he only attempting to steer the conversation? According to reports, the network hurried to re-edit the current season in order to minimize scenes between Jim and Chrissy